In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to prepare for your second semester classes if you are in the middle and high school. And if you're a teacher that only teaches one section and only one section or roster to bring into, we will merge your class roster instead of trying to import them. So what we want to do first is we're going to come over to Manage Class. You still have to save your class, so select Save Class As, and then there's going to be some prompts here to follow. Leave it set to New Class, leave it set to All Page Content, and then you have a choice of what you want to bring in over here so you can select and unselect it. Now, if you do not want your assignments, say you want to create all new assignments, that would be a better choice to recreate them. Otherwise, you have to make sure that the dates, there is a due date on all your assignments. I will show you the example on how you can edit them to change them if needed. In this case, I'm going to leave my assignments just to show you. You're going to scroll down. You want to use your existing Google Drive files, and then you'll say Next. Here's where you're going to name your class for the second semester. I'm going to select that. I identified second semester just with the wording behind it. Under your organization, that should be your school. You should have a drop down if it's not already at your school. And then the year by default should be 2020. That's our standard. That's the school year that we want. We'll select Save. What will happen is when it creates this class, it strips your theme out. So you'll have to reapply the theme that you want. In addition, when your class first is being made, you'll notice that your content pages are not all there yet. If you hit refresh, depending on how much content that you had from your old class that you were bringing over, that might take a while to bring over. So in this case, it brought over most of my content, if not all of it for now. Now I could come over and I could say Manage Class, and I could edit my theme. From my theme, I could select my PowerSchool Learning theme, and I'm just going to select one here, and I'm going to apply it. This will bring a theme in with its particular fonts and make it look nice again for you. Now, the difference here is before we even merge our class, we want to look at our activities and assignments. We want to make sure that there is a due date assigned to each assignment. So if we select our Edit button and we scroll down, there is a due date here, so we would be okay. If not, if it said no due date, you would need to change that. You can select a due date in the future or even in the past and just edit it when it comes time for the assignment if needed. At that point, you would select Save. That would save or update your assignment. If you realize that you didn't need it, you could select Delete and say, okay, I'm going to delete it. Yes, I actually want to delete this assignment, and then I would delete it off. So you'll have to go through all your assignments to make sure that there is a due date that is assigned to them. This case right here, here's an example of there was no due date assigned. That, if you don't change that, that will cause trouble on the PowerTeacher Pro side. So make sure that there is a due date assigned. I'm going to say Save. And I'm going to check this last one just to see. Scroll down. There's another one that I didn't have a due date to. I'm going to select a due date. It could be any date that you wanted. You'll be able to edit that out if needed. I'm just going to save it. So once again, if I didn't want any of them that I brought over, I could highlight Delete Assignment, and then I could verify that I wanted to delete it and then delete it. Once we have our assignments with a due date and our theme is back, you can do the theme at any time if you'd like, but we want to make sure that when we select Manage Class, we're not going to edit the roster. We are going to merge, because a merge is just a single roster file with a single class. When you select Merge Class, I do not have any classes that are assigned to me, but you'll have a drop down where you can select the class that you want to merge with. Select that drop down and follow the prompts to merge your content with your new class. At that point, your class should merge and you should be good to go for second semester.